Alright, back to NASCAR. We're doing Truck Open. It's an off week for the trucks in real life. It means that we get to go to whatever track they choose, and Auto Club is it. So, yeah, I tried to get a dirt race in, and seen a fixed street stock race was going off. That was an absolute joke. Had two idiots in there just trying to wreck each other, and they ended up, I think, collecting nearly the whole field by the time it was done. So, yeah, I just quit recording in the middle of that one because, of course, rear end got completely punched out. So we're going to do this, because maybe it'll be better, although I've got a pay-to-wreck guy right in front of me, so never seen his name before. Don't know if he's going to be as bad as the other guy that we constantly see wreck with that scheme on. But, yeah, just running straight up OSR set, no changes. We'll see what we can get out of it. And remember, OSR is free. They've got a bunch of ads that make you think that you got to click on this or this. All you got to do is click on the download and then say go straight to download. So, can't guarantee that their sets will all be good. It's kind of hit or miss for me, but it's easy to just pop one of those in, and you don't have to feel dirty for paying for it. So, a little loose right now at the start, but then it starts digging.
Outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
Okay, skirt by that, and they're still trying to wreck as they get around him.
49.60.
Keep it together, guys. I haven't done more than 2 laps on this setup, so no idea what's going to happen, what I need to do tire saving wise. Not an excuse, just if you're new to the channel, you'll understand that I don't do any practice because I've been on iRacing for 12 years. Doing any practice just bores the hell out of me. If I can't figure it out in the first half of the race, I wasn't going to figure it out in practice, so I at least qualified for this one, which looks like it was a good idea. At least get me ahead of some of the mid-pack nonsense we just seen. But very well could be going to the back of the pack as this one goes on. Just because I have no idea what's going to happen, and really don't know this car at this track. I've been out of the NASCAR stuff for so long that it's all a bit new to me. Relearning. Pro Series is going to be fun, being in one of the bottom splits that really doesn't matter. Like, even if I win all the splits that I'm in, I'm not going to make it to the actual Pro Contender Series or whatever the hell they're calling it this year. I won't even make it to the top 70 shootout for the Road to Pro stuff, but it'll be fun racing. Something extra. I'm hoping next season that some of the dirt cars will get some updates to their tires to make them as good as the big blocks, because that dirt street stock felt so trash after driving the big block all season. There's just no feel to the car whatsoever, so I'm hoping they get a few of those out, and I'll try to run more dirt race stuff, but I've got to switch it up, and I'm sure midway through the NASCAR season I will get bored and start racing less of that and try other stuff. do dirt trucks, do rallycross more. Just
41.869.
it all depends. I just race to race, not looking at points or ratings or anything like that. It's just all for the hell of it and record it because you all seem to like it. So got this 6 car hauling ass up on us. I feel like compared to the guy in front of us, we're a little bit quicker than him. Maybe not though.
41.845.
Kind of a very spread out race right now. As I slowly try to figure this thing out. Obviously did not run my hardest at the start because I'm still getting personal best laps. Unless this thing just gets quicker as it goes, which would be weird. Slight loose on exit there. I think the guy in front's getting tighter though.
41.773.
Oh, missed the turn down. That's gonna cost us a lot of time. So, kind of a weak field. I'm number 4, so usually when I'm in the top 5, it's not that great of a field. Just gonna get this guy past me now.
41.989. Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
That way there's no attempt at something off the corner that might wreck us both if I get loose. He was going to catch us right in the middle of the corner, and it was just way too early. And not enough knowledge of how these things work if I got someone right up on my bumper. I'm gonna have to start easing up a little more into 1. Having an issue, even though that's a wider corner entrance, having an issue getting it down there. Looks like I'm starting to go backwards. Kind of feel I've lost
42.217.
a bit of turn in. Let's see if we can solve that. That was a bad idea. Just wanted to try a little brake drag to see if it'd help it rotate, but cannot do that too high speed of a track. Or at least too high speed right now. So, also wondering if we're ever, you know, maybe this season or maybe next season, if we'll get iRacing's test version of the new half-mile track, as everything from about this point back on this track is going to be demolished, and they're just going to make a half-mile on the front stretch. It's going to be a weird one, but we'll see when we get that. Not a whole lot of news on what's coming out, so they still have the COVID issue of trying to get to things and scan things. They've bought data from whoever does all the scans for the F1 teams and sells them that, so Target, Hockenheim, and they've also bought a few other tracks, Hungaroring and Red Bull Ring. But you can't really do that in the US because that's not a team, or not a thing teams use. So that's why iRacing has to go scan those on their own, especially oval side of things. Now, iRacing does sell their scans to teams, so essentially iRacing's the people that they are buying from for the US, but we'll see what we get. They might start going out, but they have a lot of stuff that was scanned years ago, but I don't know if I've really fucked that one up. But I don't know if we're ever going to see tracks like UK Rockingham with their weird, kind of squared track, or what else have they scanned here in the US? I know they got, or at least had signed Willow Springs years and years ago. I'd love them to finish New Jersey, but I don't think they're ever going to do that because I don't think anything goes there anymore. Because they got to think about, are people going to buy this? Alright, let's see if we can get past this guy. Kind of scared me on the exit as the faster guy passed him earlier.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Stay low.
Faster guy really hasn't made a whole lot of moves, so he's kind of trapped behind these two guys.
Hold your line. Clear.
Gonna have to kind of protect the inside. Waited till he lifted, and then I'll start moving up. That way we don't get a move thrown back at us. This set's pretty damn good, because I'm sure I'm not driving it to its full potential. Obviously having to lift a little more now, but at least I'm not burning my right front up like the 7 car just did behind us. We've got 22 laps until we need to pit, so can definitely get us to halfway. Leaders are, alright, I'm burning my right front up here. Leaders are 8 seconds ahead of us. I think a short pit could work here, or at least pitting at lap 30. As every lap you're going to gain a second on the leaders, and you should only be about 5 or 8 seconds behind them when you come out of the pits. Did not practice any green flag stops. Car is starting to get tight now. I need to stop trying to drive through that and back it down a bit more. Wait on it. these guys are getting racy. The 9 car said, I don't want any of it. Went to the high line. It's helped me catch back up. So keeping a little throttle on it on corner entry. I found that kind of helps. Well, if you lift all the way off, you're going to get slowed down way too early. But trying to balance the nose drop on corner entry is one of my weaknesses, because I'm used to just an instant full lift, as you see there, and then I get back on the throttle. That is where the faster guys have an advantage over me, is they can be extremely smooth in all their inputs. The smoother you are, the better. Does look like the 15 and the 17 back behind us are catching us, but they're essentially running out of laps because everyone's going to be coming in, I think. Do have one guy who just pit, but not a name or number that I recognize, so may have been an issue for him in the back. I think we're going to pit earlier than lap 30 so that we can try to jump at least these 2 guys right in front of us. Overdrove center. Never good when you have to back out of it nearly at the exit of the corner. And 15 and 17 are staying about the same, 2.6. 17 might be catching, as he's now caught the 15. Car is in. Right on the white line. Very scary for me. 2.9 now back. 11 cars making his way up with his fresh tires. I think if we come in this time and hopefully don't screw it up. You know what? I'm going to wait one more lap because I need to look at the entrance and make sure I actually know what the hell I'm doing. Right at about that sign. Yeah. Alright, so the white painted sign on the outside wall. That is where we're going to start lifting and hopefully not be too easy on it. Although now we got the 11 car coming at us. He should get past us. It's going to make it a little more difficult because I'm going to have to stay wide. Okay, he's going to go to the outside. Wasn't expecting that. And here we go. Way too slow. Could have attacked that so much harder, but we're fine. Just don't drive past the stall. I have the pit objects set to the lowest as they'll go because those eat up so much on frames. So tires there, 73.87, 93.93.
We're done. Get going.
The 11 has passed us. Now we're just going to watch for people pitting. These are the two guys that we were right behind to begin with. So, takes about exactly a lap if you go as slow as me on pit entry. Hopefully we can get past these guys quick and clean and not do too much of that. Holy shit. That was not good for gaining time. Please don't wreck.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Let's see if 2 car, 6 car, I mean, 6 cars pitting. All right, we're gonna find out how this works out.
41.897.
As spread out as the field is, there shouldn't be a caution. We'll see where we are to the 6 car.
41.795.
Alright, so definitely made a jump there, but they're going to be a little quicker now. And we just gotta hope that it evens out and it eventually helps us out. As long as I don't overdrive it too much, I think I'll be okay. Probably not hold off the 6, although it looks like he got a penalty and is heading back in. So, there you go. The 11 car is one that's confusing me. He's not dropping back as quick. Gained a ton because he pit. 6 laps earlier than me? We should be able to get past him easy, though. especially as he's running a higher line there. And then it looks like a lot of other people are staying out trying to catch a caution. As we are in 16th right now, but once we get past this guy, we're back on the lead lap, and the caution's not going to hurt us too much. It'd still hurt us, but what we're looking for here, long green run, because a caution right now, people that haven't pit and just pit are still going to be ahead of us, because I'll definitely need to come in and pit because we've been out here long enough. So if we get 6 laps on everyone's tires and then a caution comes out, then everyone's going to pit, and we should cycle back to where we were.
2.104.
Okay, 11. No idea where you're planning on going there.
Inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Keep low. Outside is clear.
Alright, so 18's going to come back flying past us. So he's got fresh tires.
42.29.
Still a couple that haven't pit yet, but they're not a lap ahead of us. Oof, overdrove that. So I should be 7th place. Bit worried about how slow the guy behind me actually is, because if he does get a run and does pass me, he's going to be holding me up, I think, in just a few laps, because he hasn't really caught us that quick. Hopeful he uses his stuff up very quick and can't get to me. And then it's all about the people who pit late. How much can they gain? 14 cars in. Oh man, this is gonna suck. This guy is not very quick.
4.95.
Please. Alright, good. He just lifts. Like, he is on brand new tires and barely faster than us. I can't afford to get stuck behind that. Luckily, he backed off. So 8 cars, 3.7 seconds behind us, and I believe he was one of the 2 cars that were just ahead of us before pit stops. So even though I felt a little slow on my entry, I was at least safe, didn't get a penalty, and yeah, 14 car, just coming out of the pits, a lap down with his fresh tires. So we shouldn't see him ever again, because he's not going to make up 40 seconds. And he got a penalty. Oh man, this guy is annoying the hell out of me. I know you're slightly faster, but all you're going to do is slow me down.
2.719.
Or wreck me. Trying to pass me for no reason.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear inside.
Please pull away. .6 back to the 8 car, so we've essentially lost a second and a caution.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road
The
is
leader
closed.
has wrecked
Racelab 18.
and is going to
Car
drive
in
down in
pit.
front of the field. Okay, well, now it's a whole new race. And I'm guessing 22 and the 18 are going to stay way far back. So we're definitely not going to gain anything with the next pit stop. Taking full fuel. Well, you know what? Oh, what do I do here? I don't want to... No, we're in open, not fixed. I'm an idiot. We're going to not take fuel, and I think that will help us out initially on the start. Maybe a little tighter.
Pit road is now open.
Yep, 18 staying a mile back. And what, he thinks he's going to pit? If you're a lap car, just pull up past the people. Okay, so you're going to pit when you're not supposed to. Good job. And you're going to be way wide, and you're sure the hell not pitting before me. Oh, this guy.
Keep digging.
Oh, maybe he is pitting before me. Or maybe he's driving all the way through. Nope, he is pitting before me. I don't know why he's pitting a lap down, though, because the pits aren't open for him.
All clear. Punch it. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. They want you in single file. After 22 cars.
Okay. We are still over 15 to go. We've only got one set of tires left. And looks to be that we are in around 7th place. There's some people that have stayed out on the tires that they got under green. That'd be the 17 and the 21. They may pit here. The leader is going in because he is blown up. You gotta pass this guy.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. Catch up. 5 car. 1 minute. 41.66.
All the lap cars have to go to the back. And we are 6th. So the 17 and 21 are up front. I'm essentially in 4th. Those guys have, I think, slightly older tires. Maybe by a lap or two. Hopefully we survive whatever is about to happen. Alright, so they're on 3 lap older tires. I think they hit
About to go green. Stay focused.
just before or as the caution came out.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
We are all clear once the 2 gets past us.
35.7.
That's what I want.
Clear inside.
Run up a little higher on these fresh tires as they get loose. 2 cars pushing. Got someone coming out of nowhere behind us.
Still inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
I had to find a space here.
Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
I have to get past the 17 as he's going to be slow up top there.
43.857.
Little bump drafting.
Outside.
A little loose. Oh shit, a lot of loose.
Outside. Clear.
And I caused that somehow. I don't know why they all freaked out, but that's all on me. One guy put himself in the wall, the other guy self-spun, or I don't know what the hell he did. He got loose as well. Alright. Let's try to not drift through this corner. Thought the less fuel was going to help me out a bit, but just need a few laps on the tires. Very surprised by the 21 and the 17. Well, who would have figured the 15 would cause that? I assume he caused that. No caution. Just as aggressive as he was being on the initial start. But I think maybe someone turned down on him. We'll go see. That puts me back to 4th, where I thought I should be after all of that. And where I'm predicted to finish based on iRating. So, no idea what the hell that was or how we didn't have a caution, but apparently everyone just spun in the grass.
41.762. You're in 4th position.
We definitely had a good pit strategy, pitting early to jump those guys, but just a little off on initial pace. And that's on me. Now the 2 car does have some damage. Ugh. Did not turn in good. .1 to the 2. Going to try to use his draft. 0.6 behind.
73. Got 10 laps to go.
.1 and 0.7 behind. 1.2 and 0.7. And they're wrecking, or someone blinked out. One of the two.
41.867.
Missed the corner entry. That's going to hurt me a bit.
Outside. Clear.
And hopefully this guy isn't looking for revenge on the 15, which he is.
0.142.
That slowed him down. Luckily didn't cause a caution. So 0.8 back, 1.5 forward. So all about the mirror now. But no need to focus on it. He hasn't gained in the last however many laps and has some damage from whatever the hell happened on the front stretch. Now, the 12 car might be quicker, but I think he's going to have to fight really hard to get past 0.8.
42.18.
Guys in front are running into each other. Very unexpected there.
Outside. Still there. Outside, clear.
12 has been released. We're up to third, but the 5's probably going to fight back once his right rear gets cooled off.
42.321.
A little protection of the inside. He'll probably get us on exit if he's got any turn. He's got no turn. He's got some speed though. Is he going to push on exit? He does. .8 to the 12.
42.543. You got 5 laps to go.
Yeah, he's got his tires back. Could end up 5th. You can go down there, but I ain't giving you room to get back up.
2.503. Clear inside.
Compromise my corner entry. That's fine.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Back to 4th where we should be. And now I've just got to use this guy's draft to try to keep me ahead of the 12.
42.803.
Big push there. Bad exit. Just no caution, please.
Two left to go. 2 to go.
This guy keeps it on the apron.
Car inside. Clear inside.
White flag.
That means one more lap to go.
You know, as long as I don't screw up entry here, I should finish fourth.
42.932.
Very wobbly on the throttle there, but we're good to go. All right, P4. And quick check, the pay to rec setup that someone paid for got P11. So,
There's the flag. It's over.
maybe it's not worth it.
Good job. Very good job.
And if you're a setup shop that gets offended by what I have to say, don't care. I mean, it's pointless. So, we just grabbed an OSR set and got P4. Let's go take a look at the incidents. So this is, oh, okay. 18 car that was worrying me as a lap car. That is why he was pitting ahead of me, because he was the guy that got loose on the initial start, and that was a big log jam. 16, that's not turning. Pay to wreck is wrecking. Jeez. This is when he grabs the wall on entry. Not too terrible. 12 car blinking out all race. This was on new tires. I don't know why I was showing that. 21s. Going really slow here. Alright, the 1 car and the 3 car, and they make some contact. Okay, they're racing hard for the lead. And the 1 car and the 3 car. 3's protecting the bottom. 1's gonna bump draft. And then the 1 just dumps him. Car gets all sorts of loose. Here's where I get loose in front of the field and everyone freaks out. So lucky the 10 didn't hook me, and then the 9 got in the wall. All the 10 had to do here was just lift off a bit. Instead he tried to go up, but you can't change directions, especially that late. I mean, it's my fault that he wrecked, but he just needed to back off. But I know that's an impossible thing to do on an initial start when you got a bunch of people on top of each other. And there you go. That is the 15 just wrecking people. 21 might have come down, but there was no reason for the 15 to be trying 3 wide up the middle there. Ooh, that was a big hit. He nearly flipped. This was a weird one. Oh, that was all on the 5. I mean, the 2 didn't go down low, but you're not gonna get that low that early. 5 just turned down. There you go. Well, let's look at the results. And we've got 128 points. No incidents. Just adding on to that 4.99. And yeah, very slow initially, but long run was good. Only one caution. Bottom split, only one caution. So not too terrible. So good race. I'll take that. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I said, I tried to race dirt. It was a complete joke. So luckily we got a good race out of this. Thanks for watching.